lock in her decision. I don't know why I'm over there yet. So like as soon as we touched ground, I was like, "Fuck!" Like I was about to like walk her through like what we were gonna do because I had her do the same cheese strat that I did with you, Kev. Yeah, I did. I completely forgot. I like landed down. I was like, all right, so we're gonna go over here. We're gonna disguise. We're gonna break into the yacht, and then we're gonna go bring it to the box. Fuck, we can't. So, but we ended up placing third in that duo. I was pretty happy with it. I think what you got? What 2-3 kills? Yeah, she got a double kill in Steamy Stacks, and then got. I think you got another one later on. So, and then I ended up getting a few popped around too. And then and then we dropped in and we actually got the Brutus thing done and we both died to the storm. Because we got distracted. Yeah, I tried to save her. She got downed first in the storm in front of me. And I picked her up and it didn't really work. I tried. That was what mattered, so. But yeah. So. No, she is not going full tilt in Fortnite. She might pop back in because I've been helping her get the challenges done, the ones that need to get done in like the battle royales, so she can lock in the skins. But she wants to hit the level 80 herself to get Sky unlocked. So I'm basically not touching it until she gets to 80. So if she doesn't want to do that tonight, that's on her. That's all I'm gonna say. Yep, that's right. I went there. So, tonight, we will be doing this. Only 10 days left, no big deal. Oh, I know. And at this point, she only needs like 2.5 tiers a day. So, we're good. She's fine. You said, the gold Midas thing, you said it locks in fully, caps out at what, 140? 140? Alright. I might be able to hit that. I don't know. Depends. I don't really have the Brutus. Oh, I didn't realize Brutus was one too. I'll have to look at that later. Yeah, they all do. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to look into those. When one finishes, the next one unlocks. Oh. And it's every 40 per. Yeah, I'm not getting any of those done. Which is fine. I honestly, I kind of might like the idea more of not finishing off the Golden Midas and like having him like stuck midway with Peeler 3. Oh, that would be nice. Agent Peely. So. I'm ready for the next fucking season at this point, honestly. Just fuck it all. Yeah, so we're doing Thanes first. Season has SpongeBob. Wait, really? How confirmed is that? There's a leak? Oh boy, I'll have to look at the leak. I was gonna say something else before, I completely forgot. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, let's go do the things. Where exactly do we need to go for him? Search for someone who knows about Thane's son. You don't need game audio. What are you talking about?
Yes?
My associate is trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many drow here. There we go. One of my men reported a drow recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal.
Like on the PS
Sounds
for
like
the
your
new
boy's
Fortnite
running
image.
with the wrong crowd.
It's the bus.
Yes,
Interesting.
I agree.
If Mouse can't get
Why
you in touch with your
SpongeBob?
son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
Like actual SpongeBob, or are you just memeing it because of the things you just said?
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakara for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice. Because their
Interesting.
parents don't care.
So then
You're trying to
maybe
save
that
yours.
thing from
He faces a dark path.
the event with it going underwater, maybe that was just a test. The bus is blue and yellow.
We better hurry then.
I'm just curious, like, what the reasoning behind it would be, though. You know what I mean?
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
Behind a map? No, behind SpongeBob. Like, behind that specific choice. Alright, I'm gonna do a check first. Not this way. To see if maybe the person that we need to give the Forge ID to. I can't remember if it said that this person triggers after we get Thane or after we complete his loyalty thing. Oh, SpongeBob Game Remaster. Yeah, but why with... Is that, like, exclusively launching on the Epic Store or something? On PC? I don't know, whatever. It is what it is, I guess, right? So. Hold on 1 second. Apparently that doesn't exist, and that's just stupid. So, they had the free Stormtrooper skin for Fallen Order if you bought it out of Magic Week. Good word. Okay, you just made me annoyed by this prospect. To like, I would totally fuck people up as a Squidward skid. Let's. I'm kind of into this right now. Let's see how this works. Alright, so it looks like this person's gonna spawn after we finish this loyalty mission, so... He said, what, up by Dark Star, which should be up on the top floor? You feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Yes. Love you too. How's your Fortnite going? Is it actually? Oh, hey, look, it's Mouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you were tired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
Put it this way. They fixed. Oh. Pop up.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything, yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talk to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right, all right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward, Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellum will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees. Bare feet black. A dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then. But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios, he asks.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Let's head back to Bailey.
Alright. So where to next specifically? To Bailey and bring Elias Kellum in for questioning. Alright, well, where the fuck is Bailey? I didn't hear that part of the conversation. See if he's in the club. I'll have to go back to the C-Sec. Probably. Yeah, I had to take a quick potty break, that's all. I mean, you don't want to see these banging Shepherd moves. Yeah, you know you like that. There we go. There's that quick loop. Oh, there it is. Alright, where the fuck? Yeah, that would be Bailey, wouldn't it?
Yes?
Would help if I pay attention to names.
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the C-Sec charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here.
Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if C-Sec gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
You talk to him. Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs it.
Very well.
That's right, we going
I'll
renegade
pretend
in
to be
here.
on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't be able to stall Kellum's advocate.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
You ordered a hit on someone. You're gonna tell me who.
The only person I'm talking to is my advocate.
Here's how it works. I ask a question, you answer the question. You speak when you're spoken to.
Who the fuck you
Mr.
think you
Kellum, I don't believe you were paying attention.
Nice. You just handed me your job. Hit me again and I'll take your money too. I'm gonna straighten you out as soon as Bailey gets here.
Just tell us what we need to know. My associate isn't very patient.
What are you, frog boy? His little sidekick? What, kid? You gonna
Yup.
bore me into confessing? You ain't shit. Come on.
Works for me.
No!
Gotta be bad cop.
What I'll do to you when I get out of here.
Keep it up, tough guy. You'll leave in a bag.
Go to hell.
Ease up. He's no use to us dead.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
Fine, I'll let this one go.
Like the guy who's gonna sue your ass for assault.
How about this? You tell us the target, you never see us again. And Bailey drops his price 50%.
Yeah? Can I get that in writing?
I don't think either of us want this in writing.
Alright. I ain't going to jail for the tadpole. And I do love a bargain. Joram Talid. Turian running for office on the Zakira ward. He messes with legitimate businessmen. I'm gonna stop it.
Where and when?
His apartment, the 800 blocks. You better hurry.
What's going on here? Get away from my client.
You played me.
I've enjoyed our chat, Elias. Thanks for your help.
This isn't over.
Nicely done.
Wait, you got what you wanted. Who ratted me out?
I guess you'll have something to think about while you're in here, huh?
I'll find out. And once I have a name...
Elias, as your legal advocate, I advise you to shut the hell up.
Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Held up in traffic.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram. Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-Sec filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow the lead of the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on Election Day.
You can count on it.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on Election Day.
I'm following. Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of call yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on Election Day.
No problem so far. Do you have the target?
Okay. Apparently there was no voice line for that one.
Target in sight.
Do a little turn up on the catwalk.
Can you give me an update?
I'm loving these no voice lines for Shepard right now. Like, what the fuck? Apparently Shepard is. The best bug on the Citadel. It's the only one, apparently.
What's
What
he
kind
doing?
of moves are those?
I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is
There we
talking to
go.
the
We're talking
bartender.
again.
Looks like a shakedown.
No sign of trouble. I see him. Where
I
is he
don't.
now?
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
Hi, Sporter. How's it going?
Maybe he saw
Go
Kolyat
dance
here
with the waifu
somewhere.
down there. I can't.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
You're running for office. Lots of people watch you. Yes, sir.
I'm following.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
I'm with Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
What?
Maybe.
You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah, just don't let my boss see you.
How's life, Sporter?
Kolyat!
Vane!
I saw.
He's heading to Khalid's apartment.
Cav, did you see my Discord message, by the way?
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help. What the hell?
Khalid, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father doesn't have much time left, Kolyat. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive.
I like
Why
how
should you
they
be
did
there
their
when
eyes.
she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Well, their scene's done. Alright, so Cap, one question with Tollies though. Is I know you said part of it was using the stuff right. Is that like obvious or not so? How the hell did Miranda get swapped in? The fuck?
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the C-Sec archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Very obviously a thing you shouldn't do in the trial. Okay. Alright then. Well. Yeah. It swapped my party members on me because I did not have you with me. Did I? I swore I brought Garrus, but I don't know. Whatever. Okay. 2 points that we're gonna hold on to so we can max out one of these two. Yeah, let's do Tolly's next. Gonna go to the migrant fleet. Oh. I know the thing that I was going to show before. Get up to. You didn't get yours? Oh, I'll tell you then. Because?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I'm just saying, I'm not doing it for you tomorrow then. Alright, ship enhancements, let's see. Hold on. Which ones do we have? We have the armor. And we have the cannon. What was the last one? There's a shield. Let me see. Mass effect to. Can you yell at Mark being here? I don't know. We'll see. Ship up. Or Mass Effect 2. Yeah, there's a shields one. Alright, so then upgrade. The multi-core shielding. Is that the one? Think so. All right. Because then we just need. All right. So then, okay, I can do these other two things then. I just wanted to make sure that if I was gonna do these other ship things, that it wasn't gonna set me back on the material that I needed. Do we really need this though? Nah, we don't. Fuck it. All right. You know, we have enough to do another advanced training. Do we need another power? Well, those replace one. I know. I have states for one more. I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly positive, at least. I swear I have an open slot though. Oh,
No
well then
messages
what the
for you,
fuck goes
Commander.
in there? She said. Capped at 1 ally power? That's just garbage. I want my fucking money back.
Whenever we have
I'll get
time.
back to you,
Talk
Tally.
to you later.
I'll try talking to her after. Oh hey, you know what we didn't do?
No
The thing I
messages
said
for
we
you,
were gonna
Commander.
do while we were here on the Citadel. Doesn't really matter who. We'll take you. Take you. If you new game plus you get the last slot filled. Ah, okay. We'll find then. Kev, did you see the Wheel of Doom prototype that I sent to you before?
I can't believe these humans. No fly lists? What have they turned this place into?
I overheard you talking. Having a problem?
It's a private matter.
Give me a chance. I might be able to help.
I don't see why you would. Since your kind gained a seat on the council, they've taken over CSEC customs. There are hundreds of new security checks and travel restrictions. We've been flagged as a potential risk for Geth infiltration. They won't let us board a ship back to Asari space.
Maybe these would work. They're new transit IDs.
What did
You
What do you think of it?
How did you get those?
If you don't want them, I could just take them back.
No, I'll take them. With thanks. We should get ready to leave. There should be another ship heading to Thessia tomorrow.
You see the mix that I'm going for on the wheel with the part douchey things, but also the physics meme things. Alright. See what our private terminal shit is. Not completely sure this will get to you, but thanks again for helping me deal with Samara. The Eclipse mercs have gotten real quiet around here, and my superiors have backed off. No idea if the two are related, but hopefully the next time I meet a Justicar, I can give her the respect she deserves. Still able to work the case with one of them. You're a lucky human. If I find any more data on her target, I'll pass it along. Whatever. Let's go do Tolly's bullshit. Love you too. Good night. We are going over here. The hell is this shit? What's his alternate?
Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military.
Yeah, it seems like they do.
You're the commander of the Normandy.
I wonder if there's any, because I know there's a series of Mass Effect books. I wonder if there's any that specifically deal with the
May you
Quarians.
stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Telly helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that
I'll
was
probably
only
slowly read
damaged,
through
not
those after I'm done
permanently
playing the
inactive,
games.
No, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Alright, so we talking to
You
everybody.
should speak with Admiral Rand. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such.
If Tali Zora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Tali Zora vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepherd vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
His face was like, who in the what now?
I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough.
He was like, you forgot to tell me something here,
I
girl.
would not delay you.
True. This is true. Very true. She didn't realize she was being stripped of her name. So. That is, yeah, that's fair. But still.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Tali Zora vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against the charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard vas Normandy. Your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that her captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to
Can we start calling people Boshtet? I feel like that's way more offensive than anything we could ever fucking think up.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Alright, so we want to talk to everybody in this room before we leave, right? Okay. Give me 1 second.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai.
I realized I didn't
the Admiral
dump my
sounds
link
sure
anywhere
that
in
my
Discord.
father is already dead, but
I'm going to post it in a couple places
I
really
don't
quick.
know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Alright. I'm really just gonna dump it in nitros and point out that we're shit talking him. We're not actually, but you know we could, we fucking could. Just because we can. Trying to remember. I added a couple more things to the Wheel of Doom after I talked to you before and sent you the first version, but not much. I added Goat Sim to it though, because I think it's on Xbox Game Pass, and Max suggested that, and I was like, yeah, that would be ridiculous enough to fall into it.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
You set
really
me
like
up,
this too.
Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be
It was also a
dead.
Plus game.
Is
I don't know
I'm
if I
in the
grabbed it when it
trial?
was on Plus.
Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice.
I feel like I might have, but also I'm not
Otherwise,
sure.
They might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
There seem to be some other arguments going on.
Do I need to
among
do
the
like this full like this
Yes,
line
the
of
guest
questions,
presence
the
makes
investigate
this a
line,
touchy issue.
or just like the initial
Admiralty
conversation
Board
with
is
them?
trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the
Okay.
stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the Admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
How long have you known Tally's family?
Since before Riel was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tally's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Riel was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Rio Zoro only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
If anyone can...
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rael's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining soup wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corus's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral, but it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We
So much talking
together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids.
I'm gonna shoot shit.
Pre-pilgrimage as trainees. A crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rael and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rael looked at me and said, "We're underage. You can't charge us for breaking formation."
It's almost like you're
He took the helm.
Almost.
I took weapons, and we brought that
Spoiler alert,
freighter
we're about
back.
to Ace Attorney this bitch.
The crew called us heroes. Brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rael for you.
I think we just have the lab ship to do on this
Can you
one.
tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rael was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Thanks for the information.
Alright.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Hang in there, kid. Oh. Mr. Dick Sucker himself.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalcoris Vas Quibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly.
Quib, little
Bravely
bitch.
endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children.
Oh no, I do.
We have all done horrible things to each other, but
I just want to go shoot shit.
For both groups.
Didn't
That
realize
is
I was
why I cannot
banging in for a
sanction
fucking
whatever
visual
experiments
novel.
You helped enable, Talizora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
You have a ship named Quib Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib Quib, and I will not flee because
Hashtag
of
Quib Quib bitch.
We should move on.
Alright.
Goodbye, Talizora.
I think there's somebody else to talk to on the
I'm
other
surprised
side.
to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Great name, right? You know what? You know what? I think we have our next UFC fighter name. Vitor and Calriger. Okay. Vitor is over there. Zen is over here. Oh my god, 3 more people to talk to.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Vitor, Zen, and Calriger. Oh Christ.
Calriger.
Shepard, Talizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
I totally want to
What
bring
did we
back
get from
UFC
our
now,
ratings?
just to
Damnedest
get
things,
Quib
just like they
Quib
said.
a fucking title
The
shot.
son on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, stayed to argue the charges against
Exactly.
Talizora.
Quib Quib is gonna punch and kick and hopefully choke and win.
Stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Garrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
The dark energy ending?
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's son?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy.
What, to N3?
I don't have to face
I'm
those
assuming?
admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure.
Interesting.
Have to fight smart.
Probably would have been better with what
Ideally
they
from
than what they
orbit.
put in
We do
on
have
their own already.
stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly fast.
That was the last one, right? Yep.
We should get going.
Humans would make for the perfect
Good
creeper
luck
to
on the
stop
Holoride.
working.
Stay safe out there.
Alright. Vitor.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything?
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
probably not, but you helped me.
Tally could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor.
So is it because of that
Do
we
you
ended up with
remember
the
anything else
bullshit that
about
we
the
got?
collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Oh, that's
Vitor, come
stupid.
back. It's okay.
They should have gone with the leaked one. It would have been better.
I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Would have been better off just
Take
jerking
care of
each other
yourself,
off in that
Vitor.
fucking room.
Not
They
many
ruined
could
it.
have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Alright, cool. That one was a little bit quicker. Last one, and then we can go pew 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 pew.
Given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle
I
of
did.
the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your
I did.
actions
He said
against
that
the
he
Geth.
already did.
Tally was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rail to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and
will say during the
self-destructive
scene
war.
Okay.
That would favor peace then, as
Why?
Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replaces
What do I need to be on the
Rail
lookout
with
for?
me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rail should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toy
Oh, okay, I
explains
see,
a
I
great
got you.
deal, Admiral.
A ship
So is
travels
like,
faster than I can. With
is
right
the
programming,
pew
it
pew
can
part
choose
like pretty
locations,
straightforward,
even
like
defend
nothing to
itself
fuck
when
up in
attacked,
there?
but it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course. I think
Okay.
not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Talizora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
I meant in the
Determine
terms
whether
of
Taurians should
assisting
clear their
Tali.
past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Okay, guess what? We're done talking to people for now. Shit, if I knew we were going to be playing a little bit of a visual novel tonight, I would have brought some fucking wine and a fire. Christ.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Alright, who said that? Who said that? Because I want to go back and tell whoever said that. The baby girl, if you didn't think I could be a good speaker, come see what else I can do with these lips. Oh. That's right, I went there. Oh, yeah. I can tell you right now, I didn't do half of this fucking shit in my first playthrough. Like, I'm happy to be doing it now, but this is the kind of shit I never would have fucking cared about before.
Even during the hearing, Tali'Zorah's first thought is to protect the fleet.
Alright, I want to check one thing really quickly.
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines.
I can't send help, Kevin.
Assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Alright. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock their shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kila Selai.
Alright. Nothing else, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, let's get a save in here.
Ahead! Damn it, I can't see them.
Oh, wow, we traded. Alright then.
Hostiles!
They're all yours.
Moving.
Fuck that dude.
Got the target. Ah!
I'll take that.
Can't reach the target.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance.
Haven't been able to listen to Dr. Hill's wonderful voices over him. Who?
Following security protocols
Who?
will take too long.
Is that Tolly's voice actor? I don't know. Don't fucking lull me. I don't know the cast. Christ. Femshep out. I mean, next series playthrough, there will be another. Alright, so we need to go that way. So that means this is extra. I feel like I recognize that name though from something else.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard,
Oh boy.
I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Let me see what you're sending. Oh yeah, no, I've been seeing that all over fucking Twitter today. Alright. Okay, good shit, good shit. Alright, that was everything in this room, right? Yep. Oh, I was actually curious. I was actually gonna poke over to that after. I think, I'm pretty sure voiceover wise, I'm probably recognizing her from Metal Gear. See what her live action stuff is, though. Yeah, I think that's the one. Alright. Don't worry, you'll get to hear her when you play Coda. Which will be coming up soon. Which actually, no, hold on, while I'm here. Hold on, pause. Alright, so the first Saints Row looks like it's about 20 hours-ish. Average is 17. I'm definitely not going to care about doing, like, everything in Saints Row.
Now what's this?
Do we want to do that in 3? Do we want to undergo a sex change operation instead of a class change? Does it let you do that? Because I feel like once you import the file, like you're locked into. Interesting. We can leave that open as a discussion point.
We've got trouble.
Oh, fuck balls.
They're all yours.
Can't rip off. Yeah, so second series playthrough, we'll go femchep. Because I mean, obviously at this point, we gotta go and do a full Renegade playthrough in the future.
Hostile spotted.
These guys, Christ. Can also grab in here, do a save really quick. Okay. Alright, well, we lost that one. Hold on, we literally just saved it. I thought it cycled off, I didn't realize. How goes the Final Fantasy things, Kevin? request? Aw. Why? Why does it suck?
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet.
Oh, so what you're saying, Kev, is it's a super breeze and it doesn't take a ton of time at all.
I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
You've got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our home world.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask,
oh, it is.
We must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Should we gift Trump Mass Effect on Steam? Think it might help.
My shields are down.
Target acquired.
Can't target them.
Yeah, I didn't even realize we had one up here, honestly. My wife and Krogan's son on an adventure. Family vacation. Okay? Say it right.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an image of consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is...
I'm sure we have a ton of stuff left to do. But just to get us a backup save, just in case.
This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because...
Father!
I need splash mom when you can cook Kath as a family. Exactly.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me to...
Hey, come here.
Let me hold you. Let me console you. Right here in front of your father's dead fucking body.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tally, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time.
Hopefully one hell of a fucking filtration system.
Be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking
Obviously.
he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Alright, so obviously need to go up there. But naturally we're gonna go in here. Medkit. Okay. Let's do the hard save here again. 'Cause I feel like this is gonna be the final thing we do on here. Hey, we got a model.
Time to fight. Too late. Now you're dead.
Yeah, hold on. I just fucking clicked to barrier. God damn it. They did. They did a little bit. They got me in the drone hole and it didn't feel so good. The U.S. military. Oh boy. Oh boy. Careful, Kev. You don't want to get the stream blacked out.
Nice.
Combat drone.
Hacking their system. Enemy combat drone.
conspiracies. Hey.
This console
What it is,
linked
right?
to the main hub Father mentioned.
It's our world
Disabling
now.
it shut down any Geth we missed. Looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but when this comes up in the trial, we can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Rael Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Alright, so I'm starting to get like mixed signals on what we should be doing here. Like, obviously we don't want her to get exiled. But she doesn't want her father's name destroyed, so...
We need to face facts. There has been no... There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offer of assistance. It's only been a few hours.
How to save her without revealing the truth. Oh. It's fucking peachy, huh?
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
This has to be it. This
Tali
has to
helped
be
me
it.
defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Garrow wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges.
Hey.
Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please, don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora.
Is there? Interesting.
Kila Salai.
Basically tell them to fuck off, and they do. Oh, that'd be beautiful to pull off.
What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Oh, you like watching her shout, do you?
Tell me about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This might be useful.
This might be useful. Alright, we didn't pick up any extra bullshit to do here. So I guess we'll do Samara's next. But first, I'm going to take a quick break and run to the little boy's room. So enjoy this commercial and some Jammy Jams. How's it going? I like that. I like that pop from this to this. I like it. It's nice. So did we? I don't think we did. No, she's still yelling at me for my shit from before. So, all right. So we're not technically done with this one. So let's go finish this shit up. Now we leveled up. Actually, hold on. I have to do one thing really quickly. We just got a new writer for the Switch site. So while I'm still on board, Rip, what happened? Rip what? Someone you could talk to and get an upgrade plan? So we go land back there. Let's see. Heavy charge greatly increases your charge's impact, knocking targets back further and doing more damage. Focus generated by this field also briefly slows down the world around you, giving you more time to react when coming out of the charge. Improves your charge so it unleashes a wave of biotic force around the impact point, knocking back all enemies within range. This would promote being able to use it in crowds. Let's go with the area charge. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go run back down. Land back in here. Really good if you got the 2-target pull. Is it the pull hits 2 people next to each other? Oh, I can't go back in. Alright, we lost it forever. I fucked up. They both Bakum. Actually. Where's our saves? Let's see. No, we lost it. The pull hits 2 people next to each other. They both Bakum. Nice.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Update on the kid. Hey, Shepard. Just wanted to let you know that the drill kid's doing okay. Everything's taken care of legally, and he's doing some work for me, helping me deal with some trash in the wars. Maybe make life better for some of the kids like Mouse. Not perfect, but then what is? Don't know if your drill and mine are talking. I told him life was too short not to, but I don't know if it took. Good luck out there. Whatever. Just attack damage upgrade. Oh, well then, yeah. Fuck. I think that was the shield upgrade for the ship. Yep. Cool. We should have all of those things maxed out that we need. Alright, so first things first. We're gonna go talk to Tali because, you know, we want to bang.
What's this area of the ship?
Now no one dies on entry. Hey!
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
I wonder what Lily's announcement was earlier.
The
on
whole trial was
her stream.
insulting. You should have had time to
I
mourn
didn't
your
get to pop
father.
in and see.
I don't think life is about what you deserve, but my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work, but thanks for checking on me. Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Fine.
Talk to you later.
Alright, Samara's quest now. I don't know. Let's look into this really quick. Mass Effect 2 Romance Guide. Tali is an option. See. Tali. Uh-huh. Curious. See how to romance. Oh, you can't start yet. Yeah, I am too. To romance Tali in Mass Effect 2, you'll need to complete her loyalty mission without handing over the evidence at the end. We did that. And then it says, make sure to tell Tali I want to talk to you when prompted. And then continue talking to her until the Omega 4 relay mission. Okay, so we should be able to do it still. Just gonna have to make sure between everything we come back and talk to her, so.
No messages for you, Commander.
I imagine the reason we can't do it yet probably has something to do with along the lines of what she just went through, so kind of like giving her space kind of a thing. Or at least her, in a sense, demanding space. That's what I take from that, at least. Yeah, no, all those conversations, that took fucking forever. Oh, I know. Like, I'm not complaining. Like I said, like, I purely intended for tonight to just be loyalty missions. And I mean, what we could end up doing also is we're basically, I think, maxed out on Paragon points. So I'm pretty sure we have enough to be able to tell Miranda and Jack to both shut the fuck up. Alright, we're gonna take Tali out on this one. And Grunt. So we'll get you maxed out on that. Let's just get the next 2 ranks of her energy drain. No, nothing there. Cool.
Daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardot Yakshi's location.
But yeah, look at this shit. We're fucking maxed out. We are maxed out. I'm swinging my cursor around it even though it's not getting captured. Hold on. We are fucking maxed out right here. So we should be able to fucking thread that needle between Miranda and Jack. So this may be our last loyalty mission that we do tonight.
Some of this reminds me of life on the flotilla. Cramped and crowded.
I'm pretty sure.
People don't work together for the common goal.
Renegade Up, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Honest Fam. How are you doing tonight? Even if it requires us a little bit, even if it requires us to be fully maxed out on Paragon side, I'm fairly positive that we will gain enough opportunity through Samara's side quest loyalty mission to get maxed out on it, so we should be good.
What do you need?
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardot Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardot Yakshi.
Now I'm just waiting for a Paragon down or a Paragon up or something to follow us too.
Her last victim was a young girl, pretty thing, lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Okay. Find the apartment. Okay. Does that mean we're taking this shuttle from up on the front side again? Alright. Apartments. Oh no, that's right. It goes over there. Good viewer, welcome. How are you finding yourself this evening? Or not evening? I'm East Coast, U.S., so it's very, very late here. Well, not very, very late, but some might consider it evening.
Shoot! Reply from Galactic Purity. You, sir.
Tomorrow night we're gonna be playing. Oh, hello. Give me a moment. Tomorrow night we're gonna be playing Taz Wanted on the original Xbox. That was Lily's chosen game for her wheel spin from the other night. We might play that for the full stream. We might switch off of it and go back to try to finish off Neversong, depending on how Taz goes. And then, but if you're here for Mass Effect and only Mass Effect, we'll be returning. Mass Effect is now Mondays and Thursdays.
I've been investigating. This is the mother of the last victim. Speak to her. I will listen. Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago, and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you.
Yep. Yeah, we've been doing just the loyalty missions tonight. We started off with Thane's. Just got done with the thickness that was Tali's. And we're doing Samara's now. We might end after this one, depending on how long it takes, or if we have enough time, and if I have enough energy, we might do Jack's.
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
Basically doing everything we can loyalty-wise before doing the IFF mission.
If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My Neff had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and... the best girl
when's it
a
going
mother
live?
could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it.
No date yet?
The way it will
Was
always
smart to
be.
move the start of a new season of a war game with a
My
prison.
baby
Yeah,
is
pretty
gone.
much. Pretty fucking much.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
No, but getting quick back sure as fuck make my gaming simpler. Literally just Rocket League. True. Well, I thought you weren't let's back out into the hall, so we want to go this way, right? Thought you weren't doing the Rocket League one.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about.
Okay, I got you.
I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing.
Oh, I totally don't blame you at all.
Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear.
Uh-oh.
This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
Meet me in the foyer of the VIP section.
Oh.
We'll work out the details. Soon there will be justice.
Given everything that's going on and that we've been talking about on our own, Kev, when you go off like that, it scares me a little bit. You want to dial it back a little bit when it's not tied into those other things?
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what...
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. But I'd never part with it.
Just make 3 damn pieces. Yeah, I can see the frustration. Alright, so then find the back alley entrance to the VIP section of Afterlife and drop the name Jarut to enter. So this area here, we just gotta go through here and up that way. Okay. VIP only, there we go. Kind of craft one component and 3 other jobs at least level 25, the other one. Ooh, gross. Sorry.
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. For those with the right name. Do you want something?
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks and great music. What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife
I
is
didn't
nothing
see the
compared to
option
this
before.
place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with. Do you remember everything?
Let's get started.
Shepard, do you remember everything? We cannot risk any mistakes.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me as I trust and honor you.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance.
Okay.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
I told you to stay away from me.
Playing hard to...
Hey,
Hey!
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
More cringe lines, please.
I guess they'll let anybody in here now. No standards anymore.
The standards must be low. You're here.
It's pathetic when humans try to talk big. Bartender, give me another drink.
Should I have gone with the renegade
You're
option?
still hanging around?
What'll you have?
I'm not in the mood for anything.
Suit yourself.
You're breathing on my drink!
Lots of money on good cred hunting tonight. Hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Hank off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
You think you're gonna jump someone in the alley? Think again.
You've been watching too many vids, little human. Run along now.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
What kind of help?
My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Gangs. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You're on your own with this.
Well, I guess that's it. She's dead.
All right.
Sweaty. Perfect.
I don't want to go for that direct punch.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I'm ready to punch someone, and you're too close.
Relax, relax. It's cool.
Come on, somebody start a fight with me so I can defend myself.
The music here used to be avant-garde. Couldn't dance to it, but you felt smart listening to it.
Do I need to reload?
Oh.
If you're still hanging around?
Yep, let's reload. We obviously need that renegade option at the bar.
this. Until I get there,
How do I convince her to take me?
violence excites her. You've killed Shepard.
How can I spark her interest?
Just gonna click through all these things if we literally just heard all this like a minute ago.
I will come for you.
Let's get started.
Shepard and Shepard.
Okay. Over to the bar.
It's hot. You know anyone interesting? The music here used to be avant-garde.
I guess they'll let anybody in here now. No standards anymore.
Can you back that up? We go out to the alley, only one of us comes back in.
I'm just trying to have a drink here. No need to get all excited. Damn humans.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Do I have to go start this fight over here then? Let's just punch this guy. Fuck it.
Come on, don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
The lady asked you to step away.
What the hell? I'm just looking for a good time. This isn't your business.
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
Well.
Hey,
Hey.
gotta go.
Okay. You're scary. I bet you could.
Lots of money.
Alright, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Good cred hunting tonight. I'll hit him in the alley. We gotta get enough creds. Hey, what are you looking at?
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Hink. You hear that? So, what do you think of us now?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me. Let's go.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you.
Nope.
You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You tell me.
I can't tell you why you're special.
Definitely don't want to say the Justicars thing. I'm fairly positive.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
But violence is such a charming way to reach that end.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
music of your people has always seemed special to me.
That's vague. 2,500 years as a spacefaring race, remember?
I like everything about Asari, including your music.
There's so very much to dislike about my people, including our music. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
The bottom left options have been seeming to be our best
Do you know
ones.
the artist
I'm
Porta?
hoping.
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
Do you want to get out of here? My partner
Hey,
is
there we go.
Lion. I want you alone.
Alright. So what do we do in here? Let's see. We can talk to her, but let's look at other things first.
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do. I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die. A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
That's all of our things that we can examine.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Don't count on it.
Surprise, motherfucker.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper. Marin! Ugh. Mother. Do not call me that! I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morin! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morin.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess. I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words.
4 and 3 is fun.
I will try another time.
Yeah, definitely nothing I would remember.
Show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Alright. Well, there's that. So, I think we will call it here. Let's get back on the ship. Yeah, we'll get back on the ship. Unless you did the loyalty mission. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't do the loyalty missions. And I mean, even if I did, it's been, like I said, it's been 10 fucking years since I've played 3. So, am I even going the right fucking way? Whatever. We can go back in through the club. We'll just take the super, super long fucking way.
I didn't think aliens could live like this. Drinks, fights.
So yeah, like I said, tomorrow night we will be playing Taz Wanted on the original Xbox. It was a wheel spin game selected by Lily. Possibly playing it for the whole night. I usually kind of play it by ear with the wheel spin games. If they're fun, enjoyable, and look like they can be mostly tackled, then I'll usually play them for the full stream, like when Jamie had us do Lord of the Rings Conquest. However, if it's a super long game, or if it's a really bad game, or both, obviously, we'll usually just kind of pop into it for only like an hour or so. So if it ends up being not so enjoyable, we'll switch off from Taz to, like I said, attempting to finish off Neversong. Wednesday, it looks like we'll be starting our Saints Row playthrough. The Saints Row 1. We'll be playing it through the Xbox One. And then once we advance in our Saints Row run, we'll be playing 2, 3, and 4 all on PC. Hopefully. If there ends up being any sort of capture issues, I also own all of those ones on console. So if it comes to that, we can throw them on there. And then I would like to... Hold on. Get this assault rifle. I would like to wrap up the entire Saints Row run with Agents of Mayhem. So, we'll see what happens there. Let's see if we can talk to Tali some more now. Otherwise, we're just making a hard save. Get out of hell? Yes. I'm fairly positive I have that on Steam. If not, I'll either pick it up in the summer sale, or we'll just play the fucking...
What can I do for you?
Have you got
I have it on PS4.
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little...
Oh, we're getting it. We're getting it.
Sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or 2. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like, what did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We're in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's a, wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tally.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tally. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't know. You never... Well, good. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
You happy, Kevin? You happy? You happy we get to smash? We get to bang? You good? Feeling better now? Alright, so let's go back up here. We will bring the ship in to wherever Jack's loyalty mission is. Because I believe it's basically all we got. We got Jack's shit. I don't care about helping out Liara again. So yeah, we got Jack's shit to do. Maybe we'll do this Thursday as well, just to get it done. So, all right, so we need to go to, I don't fucking need to check where we have to go. It's marked on the fucking map because they were actually smart about it in this one. All right, so over here. We will land. We will save. We will end. So, be ready for some retro goodness tomorrow night. We're gonna look into a couple things before we end. We're obviously gonna go show Nitro our love. What's your alternate outfit? Alright, well, if we're gonna bang later, we might as well spend some time together, right? 7 points. Should take Miranda for the lulz.